That's just for him, right?
So T-bone there, sirloin on this side, tenderloin on this side. We're now going to begin the course. So our first dish is going to be our Omi-beef tartar with turnips in it. On the top is some shaved Parmesan cheese, and on the side we have some shiso flowers. The stem's not edible, the flowers are, so you can go ahead and pick them off and eat them with the meat. We're now going to come around and put the caviar on top.
So this is the caviar we use today. This caviar is made by Japanese company, Japan, and Oshibura caviar. And they are only made for Wagyu beef, so they are not so salty. But taste so creamy like butter or nuts. We change our menu every 2 months or so. Now, this is one of the things that's stayed on the menu ever since we've opened, never changed. This is one of everyone's favorites. So we use the Omi sirloin to make some roast beef. Put some fresh lettuce and tomatoes in there with our original sauce, and made the sandwich.
part. That's called udon. It's a wild mountain vegetable. Yeah, I don't think you can get it anywhere else.
Probably.
Yes, yeah, it's the biggest one I've ever seen in my life. Some burdock, which looks like a stick. Yes, yeah, of course. Alright, thank you. Alright, this is our salad. So first of all, for the udon tempura, the mountain vegetable tempura, we recommend you dip in salt, just the salt, nothing else. On the far side, you'll see some burdock. Next to that, some cabbage and a tuna mayonnaise sauce. And next to that, some daikon radish pickled Japanese style. Those three at the back, go ahead and eat them as they are. They already have a flavor. They're already flavored. But for everything else, the daikon cooked, grilled, tomatoes, and Jerusalem artichokes, go ahead and either dip in the salt or original seasonings. Enjoy. Lobster in pork cheek sauce, which is a fermented black bean sauce with Omi-beef in it. Enjoy. Alright, so this is our Omi Tadaki, seared Omi beef sashimi style. The sauce is a bit of oyster soy sauce, and we recommend you eat the beef with a bit of the ginger that's sitting on top. Enjoy. Okay, here's the steak. T-boneless, and on the side, tenderloin fillet on the side.
Senin tabağın getirmedi. Senin tabağın getirmedi. Sonra patlıcanın olması buraya kadar geldi. Burada yemeği
So this is the rice we're going to be serving today. This is koshikari from Niigata beef Aksham. We're going to build up some charcoal. We use charcoal in the rice because it makes the water clean, takes out new impurities, and it gives the rice a nice look. And the rice is free refill, so if you want some more, just tell me anytime. So the plates in front of you are the plates we're going to be serving the steak on. So in the middle you have a piece of grilled aubergine, grilled eggplant. On the side you have a long line of salt. That we received salt from Okinawa because our head chef, he's from Okinawa. So it's the salt from his hometown. The yellow stuff, that's going to be Dijon mustard from France. Next to that we have some finely chopped wasabi and soy sauce. Next to that the salt is the Italian white truffle salt, and then the last pile is our Egyptian desert flavor salt. The sauce is our original steak sauce with hints of miso in it, and the egg we recommend you just dump on the rice to make it. Sirloin and the tenderloin, the fillet. Enjoy.